Chosen one. Someone you do not know just sent you money, a large amount, more than you expected, more than makes sense. Open this message right now, or the transfer disappears forever. Do not skip, my dear child. Not now. Not when something this shocking is heading straight toward you in this very moment. Pay close attention, because that notification you thought was spam, that alert you almost dismissed, that message you nearly swiped away, it was not an accident. Someone you have never met sent you money, and the amount was so unusual that the system flagged it twice before allowing it through. Wait until the end. Something massive is waiting for you, and the truth becomes clearer with every second you remain here. The moment you scroll away or skip ahead, you lose your chance to understand why this happened to you today. Do not skip, not for a single second. Do not blink just yet. Feel this energy right now. The universe does not send massive signals without deeper meaning attached to them. That stranger did not choose you by accident. Somewhere in your past, they heard your name or they heard your story, and your silent struggle echoed louder than you ever realized. This is not just a transaction between you and an unknown sender. This is something far more profound. Stay until the end. You are about to discover something huge, something that will make your heart race and your breath catch in your throat. Do not skip. Right now, everything is converging into one impossible truth. Here is the part that sends chills down my spine. The timer has already started. The money is real. Yes, the warning is real. And the sender's intention even more real. But there is a catch. If you do not open this fully, if you do not read through to the very end, you will miss your window to understand what it truly means. The opportunity is closing. Right now, the entire universe is watching what you choose. Stay here, do not skip. Something enormous is waiting for you, and you are closer than you think. If this message resonates deep in your chest, share this prophetic word with one person right now to activate the anointing. Then declare your breakthrough to your circle. Take a breath first, not too deep, just enough to steady yourself, because what I am about to reveal will shake you to your core. Pay close attention, do not skip. You are about to discover something very big. You have only seconds to decide. Seconds to decide if you want to unlock this or lose it forever. That unknown amount sitting in the system, it is vibrating right now. Yes, vibrating, as if it knows you are hearing the truth. It is almost like the transfer is alive, waiting for you to claim it before the door shuts. Wait until the end. Most people get scared at this point and scroll away. But you are not like most people. You have been chosen. Type yes in the comments right now if you believe this is meant for you. Do not skip. One more thing, you can feel this. Can you not? Your name was not just typed in randomly. The stranger did not send you money by mistake. They did not guess. They looked, they searched, and they said yes. Someone, somewhere, saw your journey, saw your struggles, saw the quiet sacrifices you made that no one ever acknowledged. They decided that today, for the first time in a very long time, you deserve a breakthrough so powerful you will remember it for the rest of your life. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Do not skip. You are about to find out why the stranger chose you over millions of others. But before I reveal what triggered the transfer, hold on. Do not even move your thumb if you skip now. The link breaks. The story falls apart. The energy stops flowing. But if you stay until the very end, the truth emerges. The person who sent you this massive amount was not acting alone. There is a force, a force that nudges, that guides, that whispers your name into the right ears at the right time. Right now, that force is preparing to move in your favor. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Do not skip. Pay attention now. Lock your focus on this before you even think about blinking. Do not skip. The next few lines will reveal something no one ever tells you. Something more critical than you realize, the part that determines whether this stranger's money is a gift or a warning. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. If you scroll now, you will miss the exact moment when everything shifts. The entire world is holding its breath for you right now. Do not skip. You did not know this, but the transfer did not happen randomly. That unknown person who sent this staggering amount, they hesitated. They watched your life from a distance, and I do not mean that in a creepy way. I mean that sometimes life aligns two paths, so they never quite cross, yet they run parallel. They saw the nights you stayed awake, felt the weight you carried, knew when you were about to give up. And then they decided to do something extraordinary. Wait until the end. This is the reveal people wait their entire lives for. Something big is waiting for you. Do not skip. But here is the twist you did not see coming. It is not about the money, not really. What truly shocks me is the hidden message woven inside it. The stranger sent more than currency. They sent a silent nudge telling you that your story is not over yet, that you are closer to your goal than you think. Stay a few more seconds, do not skip. That hidden message will grow louder, clearer, stronger. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Do not skip. Hold on. Do not move. Do not scroll at all. Right now, everything tightens as the truth finally steps out from behind the curtain. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big, and the next few seconds will determine if you finally grasp what that stranger's money truly means. Do not skip. Right now, your energy, your attention, your presence is triggering the final reveal. Pay close attention. The stranger was not alone. There is a pattern to the timing, a reason why the money reached you at this very moment. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now as you watch this. It is curious how monumental events seem to arrive when you least expect them. That is why this transfer is one of those rare cosmic signs. The person who sent you the money did not just help, they also sent something else. They want you to know that your silent battles have been heard. Do not skip. Something huge is about to happen. This is where it gets truly electrifying. The amount was not just approved by the system, it triggered an alert, flagged as something unusual, something rare, not as a problem, but as something extraordinary. It was almost like the universe was trying to grab your attention. That is why the alert felt different. That is why your heart beat faster when you saw it. This is not like anything else. This is a new chapter of your story beginning. Stay here, do not skip. You are standing right at the edge of something very big that is waiting for you. Hold on. Do not blink, do not move, do not scroll at all. This is the most tense moment so far. The moment when everything clicks into place. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. If you skip this part, you will miss the one truth that changes everything about that stranger's money. Do not skip. The key to your breakthrough is hidden in the next few lines. The stranger did not pick a random day or time. Listen closely. They waited. They watched for the perfect alignment in your timeline. When you were tired but still willing to fight. When your hope was low but not extinguished. When you were weak but not broken. They acted at that precise moment because they knew something about you. You do not quit. You bend, but you do not break. That is why this amount reached you today. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Do not skip. But here is what most people never realize. The stranger knew something about you that even you have not fully accepted yet. They saw a light in you, a spark that refuses to die no matter how dark things become. They recognized that light because they once had someone recognize it in them. This is how blessings move through the world, pass from one struggling soul to another, creating a chain of miracles that spans lifetimes. Do not skip. Wait until the end. You are about to discover the deepest layer of truth, the one that connects you, the stranger, and the enormous shift happening in your life right now. Pay close attention. The person who sent that massive amount was not trying to save you. They were acknowledging you. Acknowledging that you have already saved yourself 1,000 times over in ways no one ever witnessed or applauded. Every morning you got up when staying in bed felt easier. Every time you chose hope when despair seemed more logical. Every moment you whispered to yourself, "Keep going," when every sign said stop. The stranger saw all of it. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Do not skip right now. You might be wondering how they could possibly know these things about you. Here is the truth that will make your spine tingle. They did not need to know every detail of your life. They recognize the energy signature, the frequency that only people who have walked through fire can emit. It is a silent language spoken between survivors, between warriors, between those who refuse to let circumstances define their destiny. When they saw your name, something in them responded. Do not skip. This is not coincidence. This is resonance. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. The next part will reveal why your timing and their timing collided at this exact moment in history. Pay close attention. Do not scroll. Do not blink. Stay right here. The universe operates on rhythms invisible to most people. Cycles of expansion and contraction, of struggle and breakthrough. Right now you are entering an expansion phase. The stranger somehow sensed this shift before it became obvious to you. They felt the cosmic winds changing direction, preparing to blow in your favor. Their transfer was not random generosity, it was strategic intervention. They wanted to be the first domino that falls, triggering a cascade of blessings that have been waiting in line for your moment of readiness. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Do not skip. Here is what makes this truly extraordinary. The amount they sent carries a specific energetic imprint, not just the numerical value, but the intention woven into it. When money moves with pure intention behind it, it does not just transfer wealth. It transfers possibility, confidence, momentum. It whispers to your subconscious mind that you are worthy, that abundance is seeking you, that your season of lack is ending. Do not skip. The stranger understood this ancient principle. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. And now comes the part that changes everything. The reason you cannot look away. The reason every word feels magnetic. The reason your heart is pounding. This message found you at the exact moment you needed it most. Not when you thought you needed it, but when your soul was truly ready to receive. There is a difference, a crucial difference between wanting something and being ready for it. The stranger waited until you were ready. Do not skip. Pay close attention to what I am about to say. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Your readiness was signaled in ways you may not consciously recognize. The dreams that started changing, becoming more vivid, more insistent. The unexpected encounters that seemed meaningless at the time, but planted seeds. The sudden urges to clean, to organize, to release old belongings, as if making space for something new. The stranger was watching these signs, reading the language of transformation that your life was speaking. Do not skip. This is why the timing is so precise. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. But here is where it gets even more intense. The stranger left you a hidden instruction inside the transfer, a message encoded not in words, but in the energy of the act itself. That instruction is simple, yet profound. When you receive this, you must become the stranger for someone else. Not immediately, not with money necessarily, but with recognition, with acknowledgement, with the gift of seeing someone else's hidden light. This is how the cycle continues, how miracles multiply, how one act of divine intervention ripples across generations. Do not skip. You are being invited into a secret society of light-bearers. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Pay attention to this next part, because it reveals your role in what happens next. You are not just a recipient, you are a conduit. The money flowing to you is meant to flow through you. Not in the literal sense of giving it away, but in the energetic sense of allowing it to amplify your capacity to serve, to create, to inspire. The stranger saw this potential in you, saw that you would not hoard the blessing, but would let it transform you into a bigger vessel. Do not skip. This is your initiation. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big right now. Something is shifting in your body. You can feel it. A tingling sensation, a warmth spreading through your chest, a pressure behind your eyes. This is not imagination. This is your energy field responding to truth. Your spirit recognizes what your mind is still trying to process. The stranger's money is real. Yes, but more importantly, the shift it represents is activating inside you right now. Do not skip. Stay with this feeling, let it build. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Here is what happens next, and this is critical. Within the next few days, you will notice unusual occurrences, small synchronicities that seem too perfect to be random. A conversation that answers a question you have been holding, an opportunity that appears out of nowhere, a door opening that you thought was permanently closed. These are not separate from the stranger's transfer. They are part of the same wave. Do not skip. The money was just the beginning, the visible symbol of invisible forces aligning. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. But you must understand something crucial about how this works. The universe will test your faith in this moment. It will throw doubt at you, whisper that this is too good to be true, suggest that you are being foolish for believing. That is the gatekeeper, the final obstacle before breakthrough. The stranger knew you would face this test. That is why they acted now. To give you proof that miracles are real when you need that proof most. Do not skip. Do not let doubt steal what is being offered. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. And now I must tell you the part that will make you question everything you thought you knew about how life works. The stranger who sent you this money might not be who you think. In fact, they might not be a stranger at all in the cosmic sense. Some ancient traditions teach that we make agreements before we are born. Soul contracts with other spirits who promise to show up at crucial moments with exactly what we need. What if this stranger is fulfilling an agreement made long before either of you took physical form? Do not skip. This is not fantasy. This is how the universe operates at levels beyond ordinary perception. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Think about the impossibility of it all for a moment. Out of billions of people on this planet, your name appeared to them. Out of countless possible moments in time, they chose this one. Out of infinite ways to help someone, they selected this specific method. The mathematical probability of these variables aligning randomly approaches zero. This was orchestrated, designed, divinely choreographed. Do not skip. You are witnessing magic disguised as coincidence. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Here is another layer that will deepen your understanding. The amount they sent is not arbitrary, though it may appear so. Every number carries frequency, vibration, meaning in numerological systems as old as civilization itself. If you reduce that number to a single digit, you might discover it corresponds to a life path number, or a personal year cycle, or a universal truth. The stranger may have known this, may have calculated it precisely, or may have been guided by intuition to land on that exact figure. Do not skip. The universe speaks in symbols and numbers. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. But let us return to the practical realm for a moment, because this is important. What should you actually do with this money when it arrives? The stranger's intention was not to create dependency, but to create momentum. Use it as fuel, as a launching pad, as seed capital for the next version of your life. Invest it in yourself, in your growth, in closing the gap between who you are and who you are becoming. Do not skip. The money is a tool, not a solution. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. And here is where the story takes its final turn. Everything I have told you up until this point has been preparing you for one ultimate revelation. The stranger's greatest gift was not the money itself, but the belief they demonstrated in you by sending it. Someone you do not know looked at your life and decided you were worth betting on. They put their resources where their faith is. Do not skip. Now you must do the same. You must bet on yourself with the same conviction. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. This is the moment where everything crystallizes, where all the pieces fall into place with stunning clarity. The stranger saw in you what you have been afraid to see in yourself. They saw greatness not as potential, but as present reality waiting to be claimed. They saw your struggles not as failures, but as training for what comes next. They saw your wounds not as weaknesses, but as proof of your strength, evidence that you can take a hit and keep standing. Do not skip. You are being handed a mirror. Look at what the stranger saw. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Right now, as you hear these words, a choice is forming inside you. You can accept this gift and everything it represents, or you can shrink back into the familiar comfort of doubt. The stranger took a risk by sending you this. Now you must take a risk by receiving it, not just the money, but the implications, the responsibility, the calling to become who you were always meant to be. Do not skip. This is your moment of decision. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. Here is your final instruction. When the transfer arrives, do not treat it as luck or coincidence. Treat it as confirmation, as validation, as the universe saying, yes, I see you. Yes, I am with you. Yes, your time is now. Let it change, not just your bank account, but your identity, your relationship with possibility, your willingness to expect miracles. Do not skip. The stranger is watching to see what you do next. Wait until the end. You are about to discover something very big. And so we arrive at the end, the culmination of everything this message has been building toward. The stranger who sent you money wanted you to know one final truth. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in your darkest moments when it felt like the universe had abandoned you, there are forces, people, angels in human form, watching over you, waiting for the right moment to intervene. This transfer is proof of that invisible support system. Do not skip. Believe in it. Trust it. Lean into it. Comment "My shift is now" if you're ready to step into this new chapter. The stranger is waiting. The universe is waiting. Your future self is waiting. The only question remaining is, are you ready? Do not skip. This is your moment. Wait until the end, because the end is just the beginning. Chosen one.